My name is Dick Peacock. I'm with the Maple Valley Historical Society. I'd like to talk to you a little bit about the early days of Maple Valley. In 1873, two people by the name of John McCoy and James Maxwell came from Renton up the Cedar River and settled in what is now the Cedar Grove area. In 1879, a man named George Ames settled on a piece of property in the vicinity of the intersection of Southeast 208th Street and 244th Avenue Southeast. 2 days later, he was joined by his brother-in-law, C.O. Russell, who settled on a piece adjacent to Ames, just south of Southeast 208th Street. In 1881, Henry Sidebotham settled on a piece on 160 acres just west of what is now the Hobart Road and Southeast 208th Street. How Maple Valley got its name is recorded in a book written by the Russell family that contains a letter written from C.O. Russell to W.D. Gibbon. W.D. Gibbon was the owner of the general store in Maple Valley from 1891 to 1929. Apparently, Mr. Gibbon had asked Mr. Russell about the origin of the name Maple Valley.
You asked me how Maple Valley came by its name. Well, it was in this way. George W. Ames and Henry Sidebotham and myself were working on the road getting ready to move in with our families. And some one of us said, let's name this place so we can have people sent up here to locate. All right, what shall we call it, Mr. Ames said. Let's call it Vine Maple Valley, Mr. Sidebotham says. Just the thing, I laughed, and asked them where is the valley. Let's call it Maple Ridge, but they said no. So Mr. Ames got his hat, and we all wrote our name on a piece of paper and dropped it in the hat. Mr. Sidebotham was appointed by the other two to draw the ballots out and read them. And to my surprise, Vine Maple Valley had the one majority, so we agreed to make it unanimous, and thus Maple Valley got its name. And the voting precinct was to be named after the first child born in Maple Valley. So the first child born in Maple Valley was a boy, the son of Mr. and Mrs. C.O. Russell, and was named Arthur Albert Russell. So the precinct was named Arthur. That was 17th October, 1879.
Well, at first it was called Vine Maple Valley and written as one word. When the town got a post office, the postal department said the name was too long and shortened it to Maple Valley and broke it into two words.